everyone, Delicacy, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Sword. And this is the bonus episode, actually, because I did manage to get track of Yveltal. Now, I actually was planning on ending the series at the last episode at 100. Now, thank you from a good friend of mine over on Reddit, actually, that managed to get me a track of Yveltal. But in the last episode, we did manage to get Latios. That is the red form of the Eon Pokemon. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that all of these sealed legendaries, I know that it's not all of them, actually. Because I do know that we still have like Lugia and I think there was actually just one more, actually. I'm trying to think what it is. But I do know that we haven't really catch Lugia. I'm not really worried about Lugia because we have caught Lugia a lot throughout the series, actually. But let's go after the Destruction Pokemon, shall we? The legendary that actually give me a lot of pain to trying to track, but luckily from Reddit, we actually managed to get tracked a bit. So, here we go. It is gonna be dark and flying, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that. Alright, so we got Flinks, the Trio, or Dragonair. Still Dragonair, actually. Dragonair is actually a little bit newer. I haven't seen Dragonair throughout all of these episodes that we have done of the Max Layers, actually. It's gonna be dark. Okay. Alright, so we're starting out with fighting or ground? It's still ground. We got Mud Stump. That's kind of what it looks like and what it is. This series actually was really fun. I actually have not had a blast playing a Pokemon game probably since I actually did the series for Platinum, actually. No matter, like, Heart Gold was fun, but it had more like a competitive side. No, let me rephrase that. Brilliant Diamond was fun though, but Platinum was the superior game because I played it a lot more than any of the other games, actually. No matter, like, Heart Gold was that series that was like, oh, this is like my... No matter, I have played it a lot in the past, but it's not as much like a different Platinum that I kind of know, like, what to do and everything like that. From, like, Heart Gold, it was kind of like my second playthrough, feel like, because it's been, like, a long time since I actually played it. I actually had to go back and look through like the Crystal playthrough we did years ago, actually, just to know exactly what I needed to do. Now, yes, there was a lot more different content from Crystal to Heart Gold, but still. Alright, Marshtomp is vegan. We're gonna go ahead and don't catch it. As a matter of fact, I should have caught it, but oh well. It is what it is. Alright, everyone's gonna keep their Pokemon. We got Steel or we got Dark? Let's do Dark because we need to figure out what we're gonna be running with, actually. No matter... Pangoro here is gonna be a little bit more different than Yveltal, but Pangoro is dark. I have a feeling that every one bit of my move is gonna be effective, but who knows? It'll probably be like one of these moves is not gonna be actually gonna be effective. Let's go ahead and use Thunder. The trio is gonna use Substitute. Got Toxic from Silipede. That is gonna poison Pingaroo. Big Break from Flinks. That was super effective. Got Thunder. And Pingaroo's avoided the attack actually. Flinks is fainted. Okay, he just lost out for a card. We can Dynamax. Did I even hit Thunder? I don't think I did. Let's use Beacon Sweep. Got Bullet Punch. That is gonna hit Skillipede. Got a high horsepower. And that trade is gonna swap into Substitute actually. Sweep that put Pingaroo into the yellow. That will drop Pingaroo's attack. Also, Pingaroo is gonna get damaged by the poison. Alright. Flinks is now back in action. Let's use Blizzard this time. High horsepower from the third trio. Little Horn that put Pingaroo into the red. Got Sword Dance from Flinks that will boost up Flinks' attack. Got Blizzard. Pingaroo is going to avoid the attack. Okay, got Max Darkness that is going to hit the Substitute. Yeah, the trio is not going to get any damage on that. But Substitute did faint it though. That will drop everyone else's, I believe it drops everyone else's defense actually. Let's use Breaking Street. High horsepower. And Mega Horn will weaken Pingaroo. Nice. We're not gonna catch it. Alright, so we're about to be on our third trial of Pokemon here. We only got 3 hearts left. Liam's just gonna swap out his Pokemon to Pingaroo. Okay, so we got Ghost, Normal, or Dark. Let's do Normal so we can get that item actually. And also, this route does have berries. Alright, let's see what the backpacker has. Nothing crazy, but we probably just gonna take this citrus berry. When the Pokemon get low on health, they can actually eat it and store some health. So the only thing that is effective is Break and Sweep, Scale Sword, and Thunder. Let's use Scale Sword because we actually have not touched that move yet. The trio is gonna use Substitute. That literally will put you in like a pinch of health actually. I do not know why I decided to do that. Throat Chop from Celpy. We're gonna use Scale Sword. That's not gonna do any damage. Oh, I forgot. It's a multiple side actually. It hit 3 times. That will drop Dragonair's defense, will boost up his speed. Pingu is gonna use Coaching. I'm pretty sure Pingu actually had a quick attack. I'm surprised it didn't hit first though. Everyone's attack and defense will boost up. Yeah, the Monolith decided to go after try to go after the weak fan. But luckily for Substitute, that trio did not manage to take the damage. Damn, high horsepower literally did a chunk on Monolith. Okay, we got Toxic from Silipede. That will poison Monolith. Thunder, Darkness Righteous, and that will weaken Monowak. Alright. We are not gonna catch it. Now it is time. Margin's gonna swap out his Pokemon to the Monowak. Go ahead and take the berries. That should fully heal. No, doesn't fully heal, but it did put the dead trees back into the green. It is now time for Yveltal. Destruction Pokemon. Okay, so it is dark and flying. Okay, so Thunder and Blizzard is super effective, and Breaking Sweep and Skill Shot is effective. We can go ahead and use Thunder. Watch Light and Dark Trio. That did sound super effective, it was. Dragon was. Oh. Okay, that literally just one-shotted me. Oh shit. Alright, we got 2 hearts left. Pingu's coaching. I have a feeling this is going to be the one legendary that's probably going to take us a few turns after it tries to get to. Will-O-Wisp from Monowak, that will put Yveltal in the burn state. That could help, but that burn damage did not really do a whole lot. On the chill one, going to put a light screen. But there goes Dark Trio. We are not at a good start. We only need one more feint and then we out. Why are you using coaching? We need to do some damage. Blitz. Okay, not bad. I'm sure Yveltal is gonna get the horn stat actually. I Dragonair's recovered. Okay, we literally need to survive. Taunt, that is gonna hit on Dragonair. Alright, Thunder's gonna hit. Super effective. Coaching again from Pingu. I'm pretty sure you can do some damage on that, but instead of trying to boost up our stats because Yveltal is coming in high. Little Blitz. Okay, that put Yveltal in the yellow. And Dark Trio is recovered. This is gonna be close. I'm gonna Dynamax here, and we're gonna use Max Hailstorm here. That Citrus Berry did not do anything. If we actually had a focused sass, that actually could have prevented us to lose a heart, but we did not manage to get that actually. Give me a second, my daughter just walked in. Pingu's gonna use coaching again, and that will boost up the team's attack and defense. I got Rock Slide. It was super effective. Yeah, so it's gonna change the abilities of other Pokemon. Max Illstream, that is gonna hit Monowak. It was close. Yveltal's speed has boost. Use Max Hailstorm. Oof, not much damage. Give me a second. Yeah, I should have not used Hailstorm because Monowak got buffed by the hail. I'm just gonna whip out of that. Alright. Second time's the charm. At this point, we are at 3 stars. And let you guys know, but the second time's the charm. Okay. So, we get Biden voltage that is going to be effective. What we may need to do is do Light Screen Light Quick. That was gonna use Endure. It's gonna blaze itself. Yeah, it's just gonna use a sucker punch, but it failed. We got Simple Beam from the Zubat, Dark Oa from Simple, Light Screen. Here's up the team, and Jigglypuff's gonna use a Substitute. So, what we may need to do here is use, I'm gonna try Electric Terrain. L slash from Zubat. Zubat's gonna take the first hit. Max Darkness, that is gonna hit Zubat, and that is literally just gonna one-side. We are at 2 hearts. Green, that it was super effective. I think I should have used Fighting Voltage actually. Electric Terrain. Fake Tears. We're gonna drop. It's a special defense. Alright, we can go ahead and Dynamax and use Max Lightning. Dancing Green from Kadabra. We can use Max Lightning here. Oh yeah, that was a heavy hit. Dreaming Kiss, that will put Yveltal into the red. Let's use Max Lightning again. L slash from Zubat. Taunt, but it failed. That's in Grand from Kadabra. We can use Max Lightning. Good. Ooh, nice. Yveltal is in the just need punch. Just need hit. Ringing Kiss. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Snore, that is gonna hit Kadabra. That actually, Kadabra is fainted. Real light van. We are literally light there, just at a pinch, and we are on the lapsed star. L slash Unit. Nice. It was close. It was honestly close. Let's go ahead and catch it. So we say, second time's the charm. We managed to get the legendary that I really wanted the most out of this whole max wait. Literally the start of the max waves was literally back in episode 56, and literally at episode 101 we managed to get him, and we will be keeping Yveltal. Now so we go get 9 Dynamax. And Yveltal will be added to the party. Alright, I think it was a pretty good series, I will say. And she was saying that. We're definitely gonna put Yveltal right next to Lantios. We did manage to get all of the weather, all of the Ultra Beasts, all of the legendary birds, also the Galillion legendary birds. It's so crazy how many freaking legendaries there are. Now, this is not just all of them, but I'm just gonna go ahead and end this series here at Yveltal because that's literally all I wanted is Yveltal, actually. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode, and this was Pokemon Sword. Probably the next Pokemon series will be maybe Black, or maybe it will be Violet. Finally gonna be getting into Violet, but we just gotta wait and see what I'm actually feeling whenever, basically. But anyway guys, hope you guys did enjoy this really long series that we finally done in chat. It is completed. See you guys in the next one. Peace guys.